Well. Another hour of this weekend night. Another hour of rambulan sa silanganan because we are spoiled for the amount of matches that we're going to be seeing today. I think this is like, what, the fifth, the sixth match like streamed just this Saturday? And there's two other matches going on at the same time. But this one in particular gonna be interesting because it's a clash of mechanics with Impulse, who hasn't seen a tournament in 2 years, I believe, since PH Nats, versus a newcomer hotshot in the 5-digit scenes, scouted for the rainy scrims, looking to maybe make a name for himself here in Cali4. WindImpulse versus Cali4, seed 12 versus 21. A very peculiar matchup, which, raises some questions as to who's gonna pick into the mechanics when they're both good at it, and who's gonna pick into the gimmick when they're both not that comfortable into it. Exciting match! Let's see how it goes. I'm again coming here as your commentator, Gabber SS, and well, I guess joining me in here, one of the admins for the tournament, Francis Kessel, taking a shot in casting. What's up, man? Welcome to the commentators booth.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm excited to see this matchup, dude. Like, I can see a lot of these maps being really completely, going back and forth. And yeah,
Bro,
excited to watch the match.
There's so many maps which I'm like, I have no idea how it's gonna go, because both of them are good at the same sorts of skill sets, bro. They can both play aim, they can both play, like, I'd say maybe WindImpulse probably gonna be edging it out on the flow, I suppose, in terms of like on paper skill sets, I guess. And callyfour probably better on the HR. He had a really good HR too. WindImpulse better on DT. It's weird. Like, some of them have like WindImpulse is good at this one skill set, and then but for some reason bad at this other skill set that callyfour is apparently good at. 50-50 stuff, like, kind of confusing, but both mechanically inclined. I'm curious to see who's gonna abuse the gimmick, who's gonna have the cojones to pick into the tapping or the DT, the no mods. I think both of these players really good at the no mods, so kind of 50-50 there. That's why it's kind of interesting. So let's see how it goes. Bans are coming in. I have no idea what either of them are gonna ban. WindImpulse probably getting rid of HD2, I would imagine, and callyfour probably gonna ban one of those DTs or those flow-oriented picks. DT3, Nomad 2, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
You know what I think? Based on stats don't matter in Judgment Day.
Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Upsets can happen. Anything can happen, bro. Question is it gonna be happen? It may not matter, but seeding still does give a precedent as to what you're expecting from your opponent, I suppose. So callyfour, I mean, in a 1v1 bracket, I would imagine a bit nerve-wracking, a bit, could get a bit rattled. As far as I know, he hasn't really played much tournaments, or he only started playing tournaments since last year. So there's a bit of experience there, but 1v1 is a completely different environment. So, I'm curious to see how it goes, because we've been talking about that phrase.
Yeah, we do see an HR2 ban from WindImpulse. Seeing the stats from callyfour, like, he was number 7 HR2 in qual, so I can understand that getting rid of that in the pool early on.
Okay, makes sense. Getting rid of your opponent's, well, on paper, much stronger pick, I suppose. But that's gonna leave both reading maps open, but callyfour gonna get rid of Nomad 5, so maybe we're not gonna be seeing Cali abusing the reading against his higher seeded opponent. We've been talking about seeding not mattering in Judgment Day, that phrase over and over again. But you still gotta consider that Cali is against a higher seeded opponent. It's gotta be a bit scary. We'll see how it goes though. First pick for callyfour. What do you think he goes for? Just HR?
Yeah, he just picked HR3.
That was fast.
Just yeah, no time to think. Just get into the game.
Damn. I guess didn't really think much about it. I suppose he's probably very confident or has already thought of a strategy in mind. I mean, I suppose if your opponent is gonna ban HR2, you might as well pick the HR as well, so makes sense.
I mean, we were talking about this match being a clash of mechanics, and then the first map that they're playing is already swing. Like, what?
Yeah.
Interesting first map.
I've heard like a lot of feedback about how this map is really tough for this SR. It's a niche skill set. Like, it's already not mechanic sided, it's gimmick, it's on the gimmick side, and it's also very niche. Like, you know, in recent times we've been having a higher influx of like reading players and like low AR players, but HR swing isn't really much of a thing that people play. It's very like not a lot of people are too familiar with these sorts of maps, so I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Cali like does have like, I suppose, quote unquote, the more better overall HR stats, but this is a weird one and I have not seen much good scores so far on this, so I'm curious to see how it goes. Very weird map. WindImpulse, I mean, I suppose his HR2 compared to Kali's HR2 not as good. He did have the better HR1 score compared to Kali, but I mean, overall, it's still overall. Like, I believe he had the higher overall HR seeding when you compile the stats together. So I think Kali's. I mean, if Kali isn't gonna go for reading after that Nomad 5 ban, it might just be HR1, HR3. Let's see how that goes, cause it's the first pick for him. If this goes well, I would imagine he'd be confident enough to go for the HR1 aim. It's a very long map, Francis, so consistency is key. If you can hold the combo and especially the accuracy, it's going to be helping you a lot in the long run.
Dude, what I'm excited about is how they'll fare against that one KI section with just the double spam swing pattern.
Oh, accuracy is going to fall very fast on that part. And I mean, right now it's already not looking too good because both of them are on the 90. We might be seeing a much lower accuracy when it comes to that part, but yeah, WindImpulse breaks first.
I mean,
Blood
it's
already shed.
A lot of things can happen, so
4 minutes, Francis. 4 minutes, anything can happen. You never really know.
I mean, it does look like they have the same comfort in this map. It's just maybe a miss, an early miss. I think they have the same app.
It's a slippery skill set. Any single, you hesitate for a moment and you find yourself with a lot of 100s. Both of them farming 100s instead of accuracy, I guess. They break at the same time!
They break it! That only hurts WindImpulse more.
It's only a 27k advantage to his opponent. There's still a potential for this to be recovered. Another break though. This is coming. They're just trading back and forth. Right now, the only thing giving callyfour that slightly small 35k advantage to his side, the initial combo from the beginning, nothing else. He has a little bit of an accuracy lead, helping him extend that just a bit further from 20 to 35k. So, right now, he's just sitting comfortably, waiting for WindImpulse to make more mistakes, trying his best not to give his opponent any opening here. Some swing doubles coming in, going into the second half. It's still early game to call it here, Francis. They're both holding on the same combo. Any miss could be decisive. Stressful. Very scary.
Yeah, late into the map, I think whoever breaks first might just decide the match at this point.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if someone just found a miss. That's game. We're reaching the point of no return. But
For WindImpulse to take the point, Callifour needs to find a break soon so he can pull us some combo.
they see the break though. Francis, WindImpulse knows the information at hand. He knows that he has to hold. Nerves are gonna have to
That's
be
tough.
building up. And Cali knows he needs to hold. It is tough for both of them.
The score lead is barely nudging with matching combos, but it's in Callifour's favor because of the 3% act difference.
The longer he holds this, the more safer he feels. The security of having that 78k advantage.
Oh, but he's shaking, dude.
Oh, on a map like this, even if he misses, is there even gonna be enough time? They both have 650 combo going into the last Ki, Francis. Are the shakes gonna be too much for Cali to handle? He's still holding on for dear life. WindImpulse hot on his trail, but just too shy
think
of
it's
keeping up at this point, at this juncture.
I don't think it's enough. The lead is just too big and too little time. And
Oh.
they do find a break, but it's rated.
The nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin comes in right as you mention it. It was too far too gone for WindImpulse, and even then, that trade at the ending just seals the deal. callyfour, a very smart and a very good first pick off the bat. HR3, a little bit
One miss.
one-sided. 100k, one miss.
Exact same
Really
combo.
good. Oh my god.
Actually, it came down to act, bro.
The comfort was
Almost.
there. 92.85, almost an A rank, and one miss is really good. I believe that was one miss and one slider break, was it? I'm not too sure, but my god, the comfort was there. WindImpulse to reply, and well.
And WindImpulse has to play with a no mode too.
There it is. We go back to mechanics. HR3 swing alt into flow aim. callyfour comparably has a much worse score. I believe, okay, overall, his nomads are quite exceptional. Very good nomad one. But two notable stinkers didn't do too well on the weird slider tech. And, well, I guess important in this context, didn't do good on flow aim. Nomad 2, 24th, while WindImpulse has one of the best Nomad 2 scores out of qualifiers. Full on with a 700k. Lowest R though, mechanics on lowest R, very gamble, very 50-50. So, it's not skill cappy just yet. callyfour can still win this. But, it's a scary map.
You can consider this map as like 4 minutes as well. It's really long.
The consistency is there. And if you get nervous, you miss in the middle, your score is getting cut down by in just 400 to 400k, 500k. And
Do
that's
not
with
just have
good
it in
accuracy.
It's a no mode 2 as well, so expect a note lock if you miss in the middle of a stream.
Man, stable. It's stable things. You play a stream map, you miss once, you come out of the map with 30 plus misses. But WindImpulse is gonna miss on that jump instead of a stream. I don't know if that's the strat or the play. I guess he has the better accuracy. Maybe just adjusting. Maybe missed on purpose to lower the nerves. Right now he has the advantage because of hack, so it doesn't really matter because it's super early. Very long map. Once the Ki's come in, that's where nerves build, because these are really the only hard parts. The big streams, the slightly spacier streams after each cumulative Ki. It only gets harder from here. They're both holding on to. Technically, it's a double FC, man. We can just count WindImpulse's misses
That's a
as
double
nothing
FC.
burger.
No, that's a double FC.
Bro, WindImpulse missed and he still has the lead because he's on 99.6. So, technically, a double FC. It's gonna come down to who misses first.
I mean, some maps do favor. Some maps favor axe, some maps favor combo, but no mode 2s, I think they're 80% dependent on the combo. So, if you miss, I think you're just screwed.
Yeah.
You're seeing a 99 in WindImpulse, a 97, but if any one of them misses, that just decides it.
Pretty much. That's why it's a scary map.
Act doesn't matter in this concept. Just survive.
callyfour doing his best to survive, in fact. Very respectable effort.
He does reach 99.7 act though, halfway to the map. Okay.
Makes it through that slightly spaced, more spaced stream. Double FC still ongoing. If you manage to hold onto these key eyes over your opponent, it's a massive advantage. But that under... Oh my god. WindImpulse, no!
No, callyfour's uncontested!
WindImpulse knows how big of a mistake that was. callyfour under aims, but manages to squeak through. And you've mentioned it, Francis. If you miss first, you're done. If your opponent holds past one of these key eyes over you, you're done. And callyfour, he has the opportunity to extend this advantage. He is nervous. He is overstreaming on 183, but that combo, it's doing the damage. It is doing numbers. 60k and extending. It's a done deal at this point. And he does find a miss.
Hold on. WindImpulse has a little bit of combo. Can he close it out? There's some map.
Oh no, the chain misses.
Wait, it's coming back!
Can he close it out? Wait!
Close it out! 30k!
It's barely coming back, but I don't think there's enough time.
There's not enough!
Daylight robbery!
Oh my, dude. Well, I was saying it doesn't matter if you're SSing Nomad 2. If you miss in the middle and your opponent has so much more combo, even with a really big act deficit, you're just losing that point. And it's right here.
It is what it is,
99.7 and you lose to 95.7 because he has held combo for so much longer.
Combo game. Got 300 more max combo than your opponent, and it was enough. That slider break from WindImpulse was way too fatal for him to recover from. Almost did bring it back. F-seeing the rest. 3/100s reverse choke. It's a tragedy, and that tragedy loses him his first pick. callyfour to consolidate. Such a big advantage considering he had the first pick overall in this match. He could push this to 3-0 if he makes good work of this DT1.
Also, they're rushing the picks. callyfour just picked DT1. They want this match over with already.
He knows what he wants, bro. callyfour, he knows what he wants. DT, okay, the tapping DTs are more in favor of WindImpulse on paper, but the aim, the DT1, a little bit 50-50, so I'm kind of surprised to see Cali go for this instead of HR1. But if you have, if you have the confidence to steal a breakpoint and immediately go like, yeah, I'm not gonna pick the HR, which looked really good for me at the start. I'm just gonna go into DT1, which was on paper really close between me and my opponent, then he has to be really confident in this DT1. He does find the first break, but just like WindImpulse on Nomad 2, too early to even matter.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with picking HR1 too is, if you think about it, Nomad 2 was a difference of 1 miss. And they're basically the same skill set, so it's a gamble pick. I wouldn't pick that this early yet. I understand this DT1 pick.
It does make sense. He could save the HR1 for later as well if he's feeling more comfortable on the aim overall. callyfour, wait, what? Was that on a buzz slider? Did he just mistap a buzz slider on the aim map? Well, okay. It seems like
WindImpulse is running away.
He saved the HR1, man, but at what costs? Because WindImpulse is he's FC-ing right now with 95 act, and his opponent, callyfour, has just slider broken on a buzz slider. Bro, what H, man? This is a disaster. I guess they're trading. They're trading throwing their picks. WindImpulse threw his pick, messing up on that Nomad 2. callyfour throws this pick, messing up on a buzz slider. So WindImpulse in prime position to just tie things up, make things right, and go to 2-2. callyfour unable to secure the advantage and push himself to 3-0. WindImpulse is just running away. This is why this is such a questionable pick, because WindImpulse, so scary on the aim, so scary on the DT mechanics. He comes out swinging. I don't care if I lost Nomad 2. I'm gonna FC your pick in turn.
Dude, this is what was meant by the mechanics picks are so contested because it's a difference of 1 miss or 2 misses in the middle, and then you just lose the point.
Pretty much. callyfour, like, knowing him, he definitely has the skill set and the comfort to FC a map like this. It just didn't happen. WindImpulse FC'd it instead. Mechanics is so scary, man. Like, my god, WindImpulse? No, Nomad 2 didn't work out. He's gonna look into picking
He's going for
something
a bit higher BPM.
higher BPM. He's gonna look
higher.
into tapping. Yeah. Like, callyfour's tapping maps weren't too good in qualifiers. DT2, DT3 was very rough, so I think WindImpulse is just looking to abuse the DT comfort. He just FC DT1. He has a much better score on qualifiers DT2 and DT3. You might as well pick into the very, very tapping heavy DTs, you know? So this makes sense. I like this. I like this option. I like this decision to consolidate that DT1 pick. Just pick another DT. What's wrong about it? I see nothing wrong with this pick. It makes sense.
Also, the momentum just going from one D team up to another is just really comfy.
Yeah.
Just keep it up.
Pretty much just looking to follow
And
up. Oh,
it seems callyfour's on a different map. Hold on.
we're still on DT1. He hasn't let go.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, like, I think you mentioned it best. He just won on DT. You might as well just roll with it and pick another DT. So WindImpulse probably feeling good about that mod right now. He has the much better accuracy by 3%. Still early to say. On DT, combo game here is much more prevalent because score scales incredibly quickly with your combo. No misses just yet, but that is probably quick to change once we get into the KI.
WindImpulse breaks on the some point.
Messes up another slider. The control hitting him once again. The tapping, callyfour seems to have stabilized the BPM. Yes, much higher than the Nomad 2, but not high enough. The control though kicking him.
They missed.
It's a trade-up picks, Francis. They're going back and forth. callyfour with the advantage, but WindImpulse has the accuracy. If callyfour finds another miss and WindImpulse can take advantage of it, WindImpulse knows how disastrous those misses were. Just not feeling it on his own picks. But still recoverable. 78k on a DT map is nothing. One last KI.
And WindImpulse breaks, I think that kind of seals the deal. This late in the
Bro.
map, there's nothing left.
This guy
callyfour's
is just...
holding onto it.
This guy is just... Okay, Cali does miss, but it's not gonna come back.
It's too late.
WindImpulse is... I mean, he just looked so good on DT1. I don't blame him for picking this. Because he looked so good on DT2, DT3, and quals. It's just not... Like, he's just not doing the best on his own picks. It is. That's 3 simultaneous breakpoints, by the way. And now callyfour has the pick to push it to match point.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
a
happening?
dangerous position. You need to get a breakpoint back or else the match will just not going to favor.
Oh my god. Yeah, pretty much. callyfour is gonna go for the aforementioned HR1 this time. Seems like went for DT1 first to save HR1 here. The question is are we gonna see it go well? Because the only pick that's gone well for the person who picked it so far is HR3, and ever since then it's been downhill. It is bursty. So
I mean,
with
we're going up in DPM, bro. Like, to 197 now. Almost 200. I think we're seeing DD2 next week. I'm predicting it.
I wouldn't be surprised if WindImpulse went for it. Yeah. Like, I mean, DT2 is pretty much like the only pure like tapping
map.
tapping map in the poll, so it would make sense for him to go for it. But we'll see how it goes. I think he still has a decent chance of winning this. Did it do the worst on HR1 in Qual, so he can play some of the weirder HRs. He could probably play the more normal HRs, I would imagine.
I mean, this is a different one. And callyfour's also at DT3 still. Hold on.
Yeah.
He's playing DT3 again.
he just can't move on from the last map, you know. But we'll wait for the client to load it. There he is,
A little different HR map. This one's just mechanics.
pretty much.
Compared to the Quals one, so
I mean, honestly, if you could play like a weirder HR, you could probably play the more normal HR. So, I mean, he's proving it right here. He has 98.
The act is saying the comfort, bro. The act is saying who's comfy and who's not.
That is insane accuracy for a person who lost HR3, banned HR2. 98 at the start. It does drop a bit, and accuracies do equalize going into the slow part, going into the break, but
And they see
I
it. They're both seeing.
WindImpulse is throwing hands, man. They both see it. Cali knows this isn't as one-sided as it should be. WindImpulse is fighting. He could take another breakpoint, make it 4 in a row, but oh, the nerves probably just settling, and in a couple of seconds.
A tricky part comes in. A part with doubles. And that's really hard to hit if you have nerves, because you know you're both FCing. And who breaks first loses the point.
Yeah, on a short map, combo game again is going to be king. It really just comes down to who finds the miss first. These doubles can be tricky. The aim mixed in with the bursts. The comfort needs to be there. The shakes coming in. WindImpulse trying to steal this. callyfour steals it back because of the accuracy. WindImpulse with the miss! I think that's it. callyfour, the advantage. It's extended to 130k and climbing. The break comes in, Francis.
It's so late. It's so late.
Oh my god. Once again though, it's another case of just comboing more than your opponent, and even when they break, Francis, it's too late for a comeback to be made possible. The streak has ended. callyfour.
Match point.
One pick separating him from
S-rank,
upsetting. Bro, they just missed on slider. What is up with them slider breaking? At the very least, the streak has ended. 3 breakpoints, not gonna be 4 in a row. WindImpulse.
I mean, if you're in WindImpulse's position, it's scary. You need to win your pick, and then you need to win callyfour's pick, and then you need to win your pick again.
Yeah, and even then, he needs to win 4 maps in a row.
4 maps in a row.
It's a disaster. callyfour, man, on the lowest R. Oh, Nomad 1 against Cali?
We're gambling, bro.
This is the first time I think that not for sale fossil has been picked. This is insane. In a mechanics aim versus mechanics aim matchup. What?
This is a crazy pick.
Well,
Against callyfour?
This is cinema, bro. Like, okay, like, they're throwing hands. They are throwing hands, bro. The gloves are being taken off. This is a full-on brawl. And it's between 2 players who I would think are like incredibly comfortable on aim. WindImpulse 6th on Qual's Nomad 1. callyfour 2nd on Qual's Nomad 1. They both can play this. Hell, everyone can play this. To pick a map like this when you're down at match point, you are a different breed, WindImpulse. But I mean, if you're gonna go for it and it works out, I respect the decision. You know, it's never truly over once it's over. And you know, a man is at his scariest when he is pushed to the brink. And right here, he's 1 map from being sent to the loser's bracket. It's all in do or die. Francis not for sale fossil is getting played in Rambulan sa Silanganan.
Yes!
4 minutes. A map that everyone is familiar with. An MNUE old school aim farm map turned into a DT score that top DT players would farm for 900 PP. It is a classic. It is a map everyone is familiar with. An artist everyone is everything about this map. Everyone is familiar with. Wakishima Cannon, MNUE, comfy aim with some bursts. It's as vanilla as a Nomad one that you can get for 6 stars. So it's gonna come down to consistency and nerves. Both of these players with the potential to FC, hell, maybe even SS a map like this. It just comes down to who can play it on Judgment Day, who can play it in this match, in this arena. The first guy to come in. Right now, they're both doing relatively well. Equal accuracy, equal score. It's gonna be the first miss, that first mistake. If they shed even a drop of blood, that is an opening to exploit. That is immediately the score lead over to their side.
Maybe
Neither one of them.
Look a little bit more snappier here. callyfour just shake a little.
That's been the theme. That's the thing. WindImpulse has been looking so comfortable throughout this entire match. When you look at their aim, here comes the Ki, the big triangles. None of them missing. The stream, only 1/100
They
from
have the same
callyfour. Accuracy has equalized once again. But yeah, that's the thing. WindImpulse is a 4-digit who's looked incredibly snappy, incredibly comfortable on these mechanics, and yet he finds the roughest, the most unorthodox misses. He needs to stop finding those breaks. He needs to find the consistency here. It needs to be a Nomad 1. But callyfour, he can also FC despite the shakes, despite the nerves, despite being a 5-digit, mind you. He can throw hands on this sort of pick. It is a full-on brawl. Who is gonna make the mistake first?
I mean, at SSR, anything can happen.
It's scary, bro. It's scary. It's identical scores, and we're in the second half. What is happening?
I
Bro,
haven't
oh my
seen
god.
this become more than 1k, bro. It's been less than 500 for the past 2 minutes.
Oh,
And the
they're getting 100s on the same slider. Oh, but callyfour.
Was it active? 6k difference though?
Oh, but the miss! It doesn't matter if you have the better accuracy. The miss is where it counts. And one of the few times in this match, we finally see callyfour
WindImpulse sees it. He sees it.
losing the consistency, losing the edge on the aim. WindImpulse,
H.
the opportunity to steal it back. The signature H in smoke. He knows it's secured. He knows he has it. His opponent has missed on the guitar solo, and the not for sale fossil, an incredibly gamble sort of pick for him during his dying breath, is gonna work out wonderfully. 99.32. callyfour, he has the lower accuracy. I believe he found another miss after that solo, and even if WindImpulse missed at this point, it's too far gone. He is just shredding the triangles. He's gonna do it in style, Francis. The first not for sale fossil, he's gonna get an FC on it.
Hold on, there's still the last jump. Or is it over?
There's still more jumps, but compared to the triangles, probably easy enough for him to hit it. It is absolutely ridiculous. He goes for the Nomad 1 gamble, and it goes out perfectly. All part of the plan. Zero flaws in his gameplay. WindImpulse, the higher seed, will not be getting upsetted just yet. He is still alive. He gets the FC. callyfour to reply with his final pick.
Full combo, no slider ends drop.
Oh my god. Absolutely perfect. My god. That's what I'm saying. WindImpulse, scary on those no-mod mechanics especially. No-mod mechanics. His no-mod scores are amazing.
He's still in a scary spot because yeah, you just FC Nomad 1, you got the point, but you have to face callyfour's pick next. And it's
Oh.
hidden one. Yes!
Wait.
Yes!
No, that's WindImpulse's. That's it's supposed to be callyfour's fake. Oh, a
Wait,
bit of
what?
a mistake.
Oh my
That
god.
WindImpulse said HD1, but it's callyfour's fake.
Bro. Hold on.
Yo, Mark Lore, lock in. That's
Mark
not
Lore. Wait,
that's not
right.
callyfour. That's
Hold
not
on.
callyfour. Okay, a bit of waffling.
Maybe just sneak peek to his next pick.
Callyfour picks
Hidden 3
HD3.
does get picked. Mac Roger.
Mac Roger coming in, the tech. I mean, okay, if WindImpulse wins this, she probably just wins HD1 and goes tiebreaker, no?
Bro, that would be cinema. Going
My
down
God.
4-1 into 4-5? 4-4? Going TV?
That would be ridiculous. That would be cinema. WindImpulse has an insane HD1 score. I mean, granted, okay, but I think it's notable to say the HD1 in qualifiers was alt. A bit more similar to HD3 than HD1 here. So, I don't know, man. Like, is this the right pick for Cali? I don't think Cali did the best on both HDs.
I mean, it's hard to tell because
It's another case of like, okay,
it's not mechanics. Like, that's the thing. And
what does callyfour even pick aside from this? Because it is the last pick. Maybe he doesn't have much options and he just went for, you know, I won HR3, the weird map. Let's just pick another weird map. You think that's how it's going?
I mean, maybe because DD2 is a tapping map, hidden one. You know your opponent is going for it, so why the hell would you pick it? And then Nomad 3, looking from their scores, they're basically matched. So maybe Kali's more comfy on hidden 3 than Nomad 2.
Potentially. Maybe he's thinking like, this sort of map, he could have used HD against WindImpulse. Granted, not a single HD has been picked so far in this map, in this match. So it's a bit of a question mark, but it's about to be answered right now.
I mean, WindImpulse did ban hidden 2, right? Or am I misremembering it? Or was it Nomad?
It was an HR2 ban. He banned HR2, callyfour banned Nomad 5.
Oh.
So, yeah, none of the HDs have been touched despite all of them being open. I don't think callyfour would go for the aim again after Nomad 1 and HD2. Oh, WindImpulse gonna mess up the burst.
Hold on.
I was gonna mention... Oh, the trade from callyfour. I was gonna mention, since Cali banned Nomad 5, there was no way he's gonna pick HD2. So, aside from Nomad 3, yeah, it was probably just this, but...
Bro,
they're trading back and forth!
Dude! They don't seem confident in this map? Hold on. It's actually just combo game. With the axe.
It's a very gimmicky style of map. The flow and the 1/3 very unorthodox. The accuracy though, really helping callyfour a lot. WindImpulse is just not looking too good. He isn't showing that confidence that we saw from him on Lil B in qualifiers, man. Where is the comfort? Where is the high combo? He has 89 act. It is stabilizing, but it's the comparably more easier part. Once the flow comes back in, that is where the judgment will be made, Francis. That is where we're gonna be finding out if callyfour can pull this upset off or if WindImpulse can stay alive a little bit longer. callyfour with a slider break! WindImpulse, he might stay alive!
He has a chance!
The big Ki comes in. Here is where the flow gets hard. Oh, the act drops. It's coming back. More misses! It's coming back, Francis! He's holding! But the miss!
They're missing!
Oh my god, it's a scrap fight going into the ending. callyfour misreads! The accuracy, the 1/3, it comes down to this. It's a difference of 12k. WindImpulse can survive if Cali makes more mistakes, but the slider! Another trade! Francis, 15k! It's coming so close, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
callyfour gets this.
The upset made possible! The upset made reality! Seed 21 will take WindImpulse down. callyfour gonna be advancing into winners RO16. Oh my god.
We've been talking about how combo has been mattering for the past few maps. This one is the act that decided it.
That was nails. That was actually nails. They had the oh my god. It came down to the wire and then it just became a scrap fight at the end. callyfour just managed to hold on a little bit longer. The act helped him so much despite getting less combo. And with that, oh, a very valiant effort from WindImpulse, but unfortunately, his picks, his mechanics did not work out for him today. Low SR will strike him hard, and callyfour will come out triumphant, confirming a spot in winners RO16.
Do we know who he faces next yet, or not yet?
Not sure. I haven't been looking too much into the challenge bracket or stuff, but I believe he's against Noskaya.
He's against Noskaya next week. So
yeah, Noskaya, Jello FF against Noskaya, so that's gonna be his next opponent. But I mean, he's made a miracle happen here, winning against the higher seed. You never know.
He might be able to pull it off again. We'll see next week.
Definitely a player you should look out for. W callyfour. GG will play to WindImpulse. That was a good match, and well, with that, we'll have to see how far this run can go for Cali as the seed 21. Maybe looking to go on a dark horse run potentially, but aside from that, very curious to see how things go as I believe there's another match going on.
They're going TV, bro. We need to hop on the stream.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for us. The last match is going tiebreaker. Cine versus Kesoku. Hop on over to the other stream. We will see you guys next time.